Good morning to lecturers and friends. My name is Caleb and my matrix number is 206279. This is our Studio 3 project, which is a wellness cabin. For my concept, I choose yin yang and I have to introduce where yin yang generated from and how yin yang is generated. So yin yang is generated from Tai Chi, which is one of the habit activity in the neighborhood. By referring to Tai Chi, it's stated that two elements are separated when the heaven and earth are divided from the Kias. So these two instruments are actually referring to yin and yang, and yet they are divided into four phenomena, which are Tai Yin, Shao Yin, San, and Shao Yang. So yin yang is two opposing forces which interconnected with each other. So I trying to use the concept of yin yang to describe how seemingly opposite or contrary elements are interconnected and interdependent in architecture to create balance and harmony. So what is yin yang? It's very simple. For example, like solid, void, sunrise, sunset, day, night, active, passive, bright, dark, light, and shadow. So yin yang also symbolize the life circulation, day and night rotation, interconnection, connection of nature and civilization. For my first president study, I choose Panda House in Denmark is because I like the way he used the solid curve to create void, and also the way he separate the activity space and non-activity space, although both of them are different spaces but playing with the same language. For the second president study, I choose Yin Yang House in America is because I like the way he separate the working space and living area, and how he used the shadow from the roof to perform a feeling of balance, which is one of the characteristic of Yin Yang. For the third president study, I choose Panda's Yin and Yang House in Germany is because I like the way how he integrate the new form of shape by referring to the symbol of yin yang and how he used the floor to ceiling opening to fit the rectangular design. For my messing, I refer to the idea of Siheyuan, which is a very significant building which applied the concept of yin yang since ancient time in China. So in my case, I use the base shape of Siheyuan, which is square, and also I show some contrast by using different shape and also different direction of shape, and also referring to yin yang. Yin represent earth, which is square, and yang represent heaven, which is round. Although both are opposite shapes, but still create harmony. So for the example, we can look at the coin at the ancient time of China. They are using circle and also square in the middle. So for the both opposing part of the area of my messing, it's actually not equally separated. They are interacted to each other a little bit at the end. For example, referring to the symbol of the yin yang, we can see that the end of the both different elements are actually interconnected and also touching each other at the ends. And also from this perspective, we can clearly see that both of the volume of my messing are interacted to each other. And also I use different in heights to show contrast. From the site analysis, we can know that the residential space and public space, public spa space are actually receiving the sunrise, and also the sunset fall on the reception space and visitor center. So the building materials I would like to use timber to represent the nature, and also glass to represent the civilization, to show some contrast in my design. And also I use solid and void, light and shadow as a contrary elements. And also inclined planes are used to create motion to represent day and night rotation, and also life circulation. That's all for my presentation. Thank you.